We are hearing from a former employee at an embattled hospital in the district. He says after seeing our reports on care concerns and staffing issues at Cedar Hill Regional Medical Center, he felt the need to speak up. Washington, D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley has this update only on 7 News.
Former emergency room technician Gerzayn Hernandez shared some jarring information about what he says it's like working inside the Cedar Hill Hospital. He was one of the original staffers hired at the hospital, which was intended to provide much needed care to an underserved community. What is your biggest concern about Cedar Hill right now?
My biggest concern is that the public's completely not aware of what's going on truly behind those doors.
Hernandez left his job at Cedar Hill a few weeks ago. In his resignation letter to Anthony Coleman, the CEO at the time, he said the ER had been begging for more resources daily and that it needs to hire people because the ER cannot run without a nursing staff.
We shut down to ambulances, incoming traffic, just because they don't have the staff for it.
7 News obtained a copy of a Cedar Hill shift request. In it, day shift nurses were asked to transition to night shift to provide coverage until the travel nurses start.
UHS wanted us to go down to minimum staffing of about 3 to 5 nurses per shift with 1 ER tech.
Universal Health Services, or UHS, runs the day-to-day operations at Cedar Hill. At an oversight hearing last week, Wayne Turnage, the deputy mayor for the District of Columbia Health Systems, testified about UHS.
They were not able to open up all of the med-surg beds because they didn't have the nurses to staff them.
When people call in to the emergency department and ask who do I speak to about applying, the answer we're told to give to them is apply online, we'll reach back out to you when we have space. And that's not happening.
Turnage testified that the hospital did not uphold its contractual agreement and did not start hiring for functional and operational roles in the hospital until 2 months ago.
That's why I'm speaking to you, because I felt like if I was going to bring my family member in there, I wouldn't feel comfortable with them actually receiving care in that hospital.
Cedar Hill hasn't even been open for a year, and so far its chief operating officer, CEO, and chief nursing officer have left. I've been reaching out to the hospital since my first report back in October and have never gotten any response. But for the first time, just moments ago, I heard back from Universal Health Services, and it said UHS denies any accusations that it has failed to honor any contractual commitment. But we will continue to dig for answers on why the hospital has not reached all of its obligations and what city leaders as well as hospital leaders are doing to fix that. But for now, reporting from Southeast DC, Felicia Ashley, 7 News.
UHS also said it believes recent negotiations with George Washington University and the Medical Faculty Associates of GW will result in an expansion of healthcare services supporting Cedar Hill.